RJ Yes, ma'am.
I am flattered to hear you from you. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you doing?
You're something else. I don't even have to meet you to know that much. I wrote your name. I wrote your name down several times and thought about you many days.
Why is that?
Guys, your voice is outstanding. The way you present stuff, the way you talk, you just have a great presence about just your voice. With just your voice.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and I just saw, I never answer my phone, and I just saw, and I was like, that's RJ Bates right there. I got to answer this one because he's on his way out the door, right?
Yeah, I love it. So you had entered your property here on Hunter Drive on my website. Are you still looking to sell that property?
I am.
Awesome. Well, maybe I can buy it from you. Let's see what.
I'm looking to sell it and the lot next door.
Alrighty. How much do you want for? Let's just talk about 7,006 first. How much do you want for that?
Well, I'm sorry. They're basically a cat.
Oh, okay. So it's got to be all of it.
Yeah, you want both because the boat ramps on the other side.
Okay.
They're adjacent. What do I want? To be honest, can I tell you what pops up on my phone constantly is put in your address and we'll make you an offer. And I never did an offer. Do you have anything in mind?
Well, I haven't really looked at it too much, to be honest with you, just because I always wait until I get a hold of people because sometimes they never answer the phone, you know?
I know. That's hard.
So what's the condition of the property like?
I'd say between poor and fair, to be honest.
All right. Anything structural wrong with it?
To be honest with you, a couple of the pilings definitely need replaced.
Okay.
I mean, my thing is I'm just going to shoot straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, here's where I'm at. This place, my house is located on two canals.
Right.
And they're illegal to build now. Canals. So I moved in here in 2019, and my house is, I'm not kidding, you can look it up. And it's because of the canals and because I'm literally off of Highway 6. 45 is a mile from me, and 146 going to Baytown is about a mile and a half. So I'm in an excellent location.
I see that.
Yeah. And like I said, I've got water on two sides, and it's real water. Like I used to fish like crazy out of it. And you can catch good, I caught redfish, I caught all kinds of stuff.
Right.
Like I said, some of the pilings being replaced. I'm basically looking at, I mean, I live here, I'm fine. It's got central air. It's got central air, it's got 3 bedrooms, it's got 1 bathroom up here, but I've got a half bath downstairs that needs to be remodeled because it was like full tomato water when Harvey came.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking about and I can say I've got 1.5 bathrooms. It's got 3 huge storage rooms underneath it. There's an add-on. It was a little bitty house back here where I am, where the bathroom and the bedrooms are, and they added like a huge. I don't know. I mean, I guess it would be a warehouse, maybe you could say. There's just one huge open room that encompasses like the dining, living, kitchen.
Okay, so when I'm looking on Google Street View, it drops me on like the middle of East Hunter, right? Are you the last one? Are you the last house on Hunter, or are you the next to last?
I'm the second to the last.
So like kind of a metal roof, light bluish.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And the metal roof part is the like I said, the add-on.
How many square feet is it?
1,200 and something, like 1,246 or 1,240.
1248. Okay. So what's got you looking to sell?
Seriously, my dad owned the place and he passed away. And I just said, oh, I'm trying to fix this house and, carry on his legacy and blah, 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 blah. I'm a woman. I didn't look at it correctly. I looked at it like a little paint here, a couple of pictures, like that. And so the inside I worked tirelessly on, but I wasn't looking at the piling. There's a leak in the roof in my kitchen right now, and I've got it all torn down. The structure's good though, which I'm very happy about. But I've got it torn down, and I'm going to have the leak, and I'm going to have the drywall and all that repaired within the next week or two. Other than that, it's got I don't know how brand new, like an 8-year-old water heater that we see in, I think it's like 8 or 9 years old, central area. I'm not really good at this. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure. It's got a boat ramp. The view is absolutely breathtaking. It's the quietest place I've ever lived in my life, and I'm going to be 60 sooner than anything else. And there's no traffic, you don't hear sirens, none of that stuff starts until you venture off my street.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm down at the end, like my mailbox on Highway 6. I haven't even checked my mail in a week because I can't make it down. It's too hot.
So do you have somewhere to go if I end up buying it?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go stay with friends in Jewel, Texas, over by Mahia and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Where Anna Nicole used to live or whatever. I'm going to go stay with friends. They've got an RV on their property, and then I'm going to look around while I'm there. She's going to help me with her find something.
All right. Well, so you didn't have any number in mind, right?
I do. I can tell you, I want 140. That's what I want. And everybody can poo-poo me because it needs repairs, and I've got that. I understand that. But my house is crazy. My house, without the car, I paid taxes this year on $182,000. And like I said, when I moved in, it was 60-something. And I've been here since May of 2019. So it's been, a little bit over 4 years, and the property value just keeps getting bigger. And that's because of where I'm at, because I'm on the water. Literally, the house on the end is on the bay.
Right.
You can leave my house, be a boat, and you can get out there and be somewhere. I don't have a boat. And it's all good, but I've depleted my resources. Pain, some of the pipes broke in that freeze in February of 2020, I think.
Yep.
And that was costly to have that repaired. I've just depleted my savings trying to get the inside nice, and it's great. But like I said, the leak on the roof, that's going to cost me, so I've got to get that done. And then the pilings, the bathroom downstairs it's all, the sink looks perfect, but there was flood damage, so that bathroom and the sheetrock needs to be cut out and needs to be cleaned up real thoroughly. And, just new sheetrock and stuff like that. And it's got, like I said, a free. This house is just a bizarre house. I was able to be honest with you. You have to come see it to believe it. Like, it's got 3 pantries for some reason that I've never really understood.
It's got how many?
3 pantries.
That's crazy.
It's one ongoing pantry. So the whole thing has got 3 doors. And then I'm sitting here on my bed, and I've got this huge recess over my closet. And you can literally take a ladder and go put a twin bed up there. And somebody could literally sleep up there. That's how big the recess. just like it over my washer and dryer and over the pantry. Just these huge recesses. I'm not sure what they're for. I mean, I still boxes and stuff out there. But yeah, now, so, I mean, my dad wasn't around to ask him, hey, what's this about? You know, so it's just got some cool features. Also in my room, there's a huge, like a T-shaped beam. It's big. It's alongside one of the walls and a pump. And I got my ceiling pump fan bolted into it. It's a very interesting house. And just like I said, the view is just phenomenal. I used to get up. I used to go to bed and look at what time's the sun coming up, and I would get up like 30 minutes first so I could watch it because it's just that beautiful. No trouble, no traffic, no noise.
Right. It's a pretty cool location. I'm not gonna lie. I like it.
It is a good location, and not only that, I don't know what to do, but I'm assuming you're an investor maybe, and this is an investor's dream. I had friends of mine rent my house out for $750 just for Friday and Saturday night. I'm like, man, come on, y'all don't have to. But then they got little kids, and I'm like, yeah, y'all got to pay. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the kids. While they're sitting here negotiating, my friend Angelica, she was offering me $1,200 to rent it from Friday, Saturday, and then they leave Sunday by like 5. And while she was talking to me, I was watching her little son just go through and just like a whirlwind. And I said, well, I don't want to charge you anything, but watching your child, yeah, the cleanup. But I mean, this is really an investor's dream. And I don't know much about much, but I know that the house, like I said, if you look and what it appraised for 2019, I think it was $60,000 and change.
Right.
So, and about 3 days after I moved in, a police officer came over and he's like, "Are you Jack's daughter?" And I was like, "Yes, sir." And he was like, you know, condolences, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, "You know you're sitting on a gold mine." I said, "No, I don't," because I'm looking around going, no. And he's like, "Well, you are," because they just, like last month, made building canals illegal in Galveston County. And he said, "You're sitting on 2 of them. So I'm telling you, your property's going to go up, up, up." And I never saw the guy again, and he wasn't lying. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, sounds like it's time for you to cash in, right?
Well, I'm ready to roll. I just, you know, if somebody gives me an offer, and that's what I need. If I get an offer, something I can look at, I can crunch the numbers, and I know what I need to pay out right now, and I know what I'm going to need to try to get myself someplace. I don't want a big house. I'm looking to buy a house that's less than 800 square feet. I want a small house. It can have 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. That's good. It's just making my puppy. You know, and it's a place to be secure for the rest of my life. I don't want to keep moving and doing all that extra.
Well, here's what I want you to do. Do you have, can you look at your email real quick? Okay, open up your email.
RJ Bates, there he is. Okay, action requested. Okay, it's a document.
Yep.
Is it a long one?
Nope.
Am I tethering myself to you? Because I don't think that'd be a bad deal necessarily. But just
I think I'm giving you what you want.
Titanium, that's you. That's you.
That's me.
Okay, so what do I do?
Well, you're going to read that contract. You said if someone gives you $140,000, you'd be happy. So I'm saying I'm going to give you $140,000.
Okay, can I ask you a quick question?
Yep.
Is there any way we can close any sooner?
Yeah, that's just the honor before. So I'm putting that just as like worst case scenario. I'll try to get it done before then. I just got to make sure title can get everything done that they need done, and they've been moving slow as molasses lately. So.
Okay, so I need you to please, excuse me. So what is it? And I mean, good Lord, excuse me. Because I'm not good at this. This is like a contract for you to buy it.
Yep.
Are there any stipulations or anything weird?
Basically, if you want me to go over the contract, I can, but it's on today's date, July 5th. You, Carol, sell me, Titanium Investments, the property, 7006 East Hunter, and then that's the legal description for the address. I'm giving you $140,000. It's an all cash transaction. The only thing that you're going to pay is whatever you owe on it, prorated taxes for probably 8 months of the year. So, take that out of the proceeds. I pay all the closing costs. You need to accept it by July 9th. Hopefully you accept it in the next 90 seconds. Closing will take place on or before August 2nd. We close at Fidelity National Title. I need to come through. I do a walkthrough. That's what the inspection is. So we'll come out there, walk through. We'll make sure, the house is what you say it is. I'm pretty sure you've pretty much told me what's going on. If I go out there and it's an absolute shit show, and it's worse than what you said, I have the right to say, hey, Carol, I can't give you 140. I need it to be 120. I don't like to do that. You don't want me to do that. So let's try not to do that. And the rest is just a bunch of legal jargon that says, hey, I have the right to terminate. If I go out there and I say, hey, I don't want to buy this house, I have the right to terminate. And then the governing law is Texas, and then you got my little fancy signature there. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
Okay. I think I signed it. Let's see. Yeah, I think so.
Let's see.
Am I good?
You got to sign it, and then you got to hit finish up at the top right. Did you hit finish?
Yeah, it says thank you for submitting your signature. That's it?
Hold on. I haven't gotten it back yet.
Okay, because look, I've got people that I'm telling
There you go. Yep, you've signed it. All right. So here's what you do now on, okay? You tell those other people they can either call me or leave you alone because you're done.
Okay, but RJ, what if you walk out and you said, because I told you you had 6 conditions, remember?
Yep.
Or fair, I'm being honest.
Well, I mean, worst case scenario, what's going to happen is if we go out there and it's worse than what I anticipate, I'm either going to tell you where I need to be, and you say, well, I can't do that, RJ. And we figure something out. I'm not going to leave you high and dry. We don't do that to people. Because you need to sell your property, right? You need to get your money so you can go get into your other place and move on with the rest of your life, right? So that's what we do. We help people like you. I mean, to give you an idea, Carol, I've talked to probably, 50 people today. Majority of the people I've told, I'm not your solution because I needed to talk to you because you need an investor to buy your property. So this is why it's easy for me to say, yeah, I could do this. Because I'm going to come in and I'm going to put a shit ton of money to fix the house up and turn it into something beautiful,
Yeah, I'm being dead honest with you. I've tried everything because the outside looks like crap. It does, and it means hard to find. This house is this could be a palace. It really could. And if you're doing it on a sling budget like I would be, it would be probably between 35 and 45,000 for me to make this place like a palace according to me.
Right.
But if you have money to really invest in this place, oh man, there's just no telling. I've had people talk to me about turning this into an Airbnb. And,
oh yeah.
Yeah, charging $1,250 150 a weekend. I mean, just the possibilities are really endless. And I'm not a salesperson. You know, I was a dental hygienist.
I got you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just telling you the truth. I'm not going to lie. That's why I told you the condition. So I'm excited. I'm really excited, and I'm trying to sell it for 157 right now. But I really like you. You've been so persistent. You've been really nice about following through, and I just love your voice. I do. It's just so attention grabbing. Yeah, I do. Every time I get a voicemail from you, I listen to it a couple of times. I'm like, man, that guy, you know, just your voice is just you got a great voice, you know.
Well, I appreciate that. I don't get that very often, so I appreciate the compliment there. I do follow up pretty relentlessly, though. Yeah, so I'm glad. If I look here, I can actually tell you how many times I called you. So how many voicemails did I leave you here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 voicemails. That wasn't too bad.
Oh, I thought you left more than that. Oh, yes. The titanium, now I realize you connected to that.
Yeah, that's my company.
Well, you sound awesome, and I'm telling you, I knocked, 17 grand off just because you've been so persistent, and I feel like, you know, this is really trying to get a stake in this, and so that's why I knocked that money off, and now that I'm signed, I'd be happy to not talk to you today.
Well, there you go. If they call you, tell them, actually, what you can do is take down their phone number and let me call them. Because what I can do is I might have either other houses that I could sell them in the area. Like, for example, I've got a property that I'm looking to sell in Port Arthur right now. I've got another one in Jasper. So these people that are calling you, they might be interested in buying that. And if you take those phone calls and you give me their phone number and I end up selling a property to them, then I'll pay you for that. So yeah, don't just throw those away. Let us talk to them. And so let me walk you through kind of what's going to happen moving forward. So you'll get an email in the morning from Keaton, who's my transaction coordinator, kind of telling you, hey, welcome. We got your signed contract. We'll go ahead. We'll open up title. And then you'll probably hear from another member on my team tomorrow, either Justin or Josh or Garrett. One of those guys will call you, kind of talk about needing to get access to the property. They might. Are you good with technology?
Depends.
Sending pictures. Are you good with that?
Yeah, I can take pictures.
Yeah, I mean, that would be awesome. It saves us one trip out there. So if you could send us some pictures of the property tomorrow, that'd be great. And then we'll get the process started and try to get this done as quickly as possible for you. Okay.
Okay, that sounds awesome.
All right, Carol. Well, you go enjoy the rest of your night, and congratulations. Okay.
Okay, thank you. I hope so. I'd love this deal to go down. So
Oh, it's going down. It's a done deal. You can consider it done. Okay.
all right. Well, that's awesome. Made my day, and I thank you so much, RJ. And it's great to speak to the man, the legend over here.
Thank you, Carol.
All right. Have a good night. Thank you.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Well, holy shit. You want to talk about a great way to end the night? Let's talk to the greatest seller for my ego of all time. Yes, Carol, please. Continue to stroke my ego while you sign contracts.
I thought you were about to get a date.
I just got a house.
I mean, I
Jeremy
thought you
gave
were
me
gonna
a
get a
5
date
out of
and a
5
house.
on rapport.
Huh?
Jeremy gave me a 5 out of 5 on rapport.
Hey, did you? Thanks, Jeremy.
Elijah says it's the nasally undertone.
I feel like that was a rude comment.
I mean, listen, if it's the nasally undertone and it gets me deals like that under contract, then I'm going to deal with it. Okay.